Live from Los Angeles, it's Monday night and time for the Kruse Control show. And here's our host, Brian Kruse.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control. It is Monday, the last Monday of June, guys, June 30th, 2025. Welcome to Kruse Control, the home of entertainment news. I'm your host, as always, Brian Kruse. Welcome back, everybody. Happy Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. Got all those goals done, accomplished everything. If you didn't, you got lots of time. Guys, it's almost the 4th of July, so we're going to have a little bit of a light week, right? Have a good time this week. Do some celebrations, and I'm happy to have you guys back here on Kruse Control. What's up, Queen? As always, and of course, if you guys don't want to say again, remember to always say it, please have them vote for my petition. But guys, thank you for being here as always. I got a lot of stuff going on. There's some like remakes or kind of like continuations I'm surprised that are happening. We'll talk about that, but quickly welcome back the thirsty daddy himself. You know he's here, GR War. What's up, GR?
Hey, Brian. Good to be here, bud. Okay, exciting Monday.
It's an exciting Monday, GR. How was your weekend? You accomplish all your goals, GR?
No, I hid in the house in the air conditioning the whole bloody weekend.
Oh, come on, GR. Yeah, it was pretty hot this weekend. I get that. Looking good, though, GR. That's okay. You can't do that once in a while, right?
Hey, when it's over that century mark, I say, no, I'm staying inside.
Stay inside. Pep Star does it all day. Pep Star's like, I'm not putting my paws in that cement. But, you know,
it's okay. Poor guy didn't want to burn himself.
Right? Pepe, is your microphone working? I don't know if Pepe's here, but good to have Pep Star back here. Good to have you back here, man. Happy Monday.
What's going?
There's Pep Star. Pepe's always, he's got to tap that with his paw once in a while. You happy to see Thirsty Daddy here tonight, Pep Star?
I'm trying to figure out what is he hiding from?
What's he hiding from? I don't know. What are you hiding from during the heat?
The heat.
The heat.
Gotta hide from that heat, Pep Star. You know what I'm talking about. You're always doing that too, man.
Yeah, I know how it is, man. But let us know what you're hiding from. Don't just say I'm hiding.
Well, we're happy to have you here, Pep Star. How you doing, buddy?
I am well. Thank you for having me. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a good Monday show.
Yeah. Let's have a good show, Pep Star. What about you? You hiding from the heat like GR?
Now that I am doing. It is very hot out there.
Oh. Yeah, it's so hot, Pep Star. Watch your little paws. Welcome back, Countess. Good to see you. It's going to be a fun show tonight. Pepe, you excited about tonight?
Very, one of my favorite people we're going to talk about, and I can't wait.
All right. Okay. Guys, anticipation. You don't know yet. We'll find out what that is. But happy to have Pepe here. Happy to have GR here. And, of course, happy to have welcome back on a Monday. Always here on a Monday, but I love her so much. Miss Angela Costello. What's up, Angela?
Woo! Did I get a woo?
You got a woo.
That's for me.
Oh, thanks, Ron. That's so sweet.
How you doing, Angela?
Good, doing good. I'm more hot and damp and wet. It's outside, not it's air conditioned in here. So I know it sounds like kind of weird when I said that, but I was hot, wet, and then I came here.
Whoa!
And now it's freezing.
I'm not touching that one.
I know.
No,
yeah.
let that be.
It's like
Pep Star can touch that one, not me.
I was working out, and then it's like I came in, and then all of a sudden I looked outside, and it was like downpouring, and it's like a steam. It's like steam heat coming up. Like it's like crazy here. It's like raining every 5 seconds. Like you turn around, it's sunny. You turn around, it's raining. It's like bipolar weather, but. You know,
I love that. I love that, though. I would go for that steam kind of heat. It's like raining, though. It's like hot rain.
Want some of that steam heat and undercarriage. Just kidding.
Yes, an undercarriage. Put that in there.
You know where that's from? It's from Bridesmaids. I love it. Love Melissa McCarthy. Yeah, so it feels like someone's steam heat and their undercarriage here on a perpetual basis.
All right.
I am ready for. I'll go for some dry heat though. I'll take dry heat right now. I could do some Arizona weather. You know, California would be great. Just get it a little drier. I'll give you some. We'll send you the wetness that way.
Well, I would send it. I will send the wetness that way.
I can't.
Sending the wetness your way, Brian.
I can't.
As you drink some water.
Okay, that was freaking creepy.
That was funny. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we're just good to see you.
I'm
Happy
going to pull
Monday.
my pants up and go home if this keeps up.
Speaking of which, stay hydrated, okay?
Stay
you work
hydrated,
out.
everybody.
Feeling a little parched.
Yeah, Peppy, stay hydrated, buddy. Stay hydrated, man.
I am, sir.
Peppy!
Yeah, happy to see Pep Star?
I am. And Pepstar, thanks for the music. I'll try and pop it in the car USB and rock out to your tunes.
You are welcome. Enjoy.
I don't know if they are yet, but I'm assuming they're really great. So thank you.
Sounds like you're gonna love them.
Yeah, the Pep Star tunes. It's called put a pep in your step and start your day.
The Pep Boys.
PST.
Pep Boys.
PST.
Yeah.
I DJ for the homies at night.
Yeah, he does. I'm always excited about that.
Oh, nice.
Good to hear. Good to have you, Angela. It's gonna be it's a sort of interesting night. Happy back. Happy back. Happy Monday. Happy Monday.
Good to be back. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. Also joining us back, fellow executive producer himself from at 3Gs. Everybody, welcome back, Mr. Ronald Todd Woodward. What's up, Ronald?
Hey guys, how are we?
Good. How you doing, Ronald?
I'm good. I keep finding these things. Remember the puppy I had?
Yeah. What's going on there?
That's the other side of a USB.
Oh boy,
Puppy
that's
dog.
done. Did Pep Star chew that or what?
That was that
No.
puppy I had, Fuego, for a minute.
That's right, Fuego. That's right.
Remember? Yeah.
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 Well, how you doing though? Good to see you. We missed you last week. Happy to see you now though.
Hey, I missed you guys all last week. It's been like a really long 2 weeks without everybody. I'm doing good. I'm moving things around. I'm starting things new. I need to do that. My creator title at TikTok is going really well. And I'm looking at moving downtown LA. My son wants to move there. He wants to be closer to his school, and he wants to have the urban experience. So I'm actively looking for lofts.
I'm excited for you. I've always wanted to live in a loft downtown. You know,
I
I've
used
always,
to, but I was single.
Yeah. Well, I looked
guess
at
I
him a little
single.
bit.
I wasn't a dad.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the same. It's different when you're dad. But I mean, there's a lot of cool places down there. But you gotta it's just the areas, right? You gotta find the pocket.
You got to find the pocket. Also, there's nothing moist or damp about
Or wet.
in the pool.
Yeah.
I dried off with my linen towels, which everybody thinks are a farce, but they're not. And I'm ready. I'm good to go. I got my notes here on purple paper. It's a lavender day for that, and
Nice.
good to go.
And
Ooh, I like that.
I'm gonna ask you to maybe check your audio. I want to make sure your microphone's on. It sounds like
This whole time you haven't heard me?
no, I hear you, but it just sounds a little bit quiet.
Maybe I'm talking low. How's that? Better?
Oh, that's better.
Oh, okay. How's that? Even better?
Even better. There we go. There we go.
You got it. You could have told me that in sound check, but that's okay.
It's okay. It kind of just happened, but I'm happy to have you back. Happy to have you
I do
back.
it for the ice. I do it for the ice chewing so nobody hears it.
Welcome back. Happy Monday.
Thank you.
Also joining us back on Kruse Control, it's Monday. You know she's here. Happy to have Miss Valerie Zatarga. Welcome back, Valerie.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
How you doing, Val?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here. It's wonderful weather. I love it. I like to go to the pool. It's a good time.
Is it hot by you too?
It's very hot, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I hate winter. I hate everything about the cold. I want it to be boiling hot 24/7.
You don't
I
like
would
layers?
prefer that.
And you don't like layers?
I love layers.
Well, in the AC, I do.
I mean, layers in LA are for like 6 days, so I guess I can understand.
They go by just
That's
like
when
that.
you get out the Lenny Kravitz scarf.
Which I'm still waiting for my Lenny
14
Kravitz scarf,
I'm waiting
Valerie.
for mine too.
I'm still
I
waiting for it.
know.
Still waiting for it. Gotta wait, maybe wintertime. I don't need it right now. It's
Me
like
too.
100 degrees. Now you have the whole business going here, Val. There'd be like everybody's
I
asking
know. My Kruse Control official Lenny Kravitz scarf.
for it. You been good? You've been good though. Good to see you. You've been good. How's Lansing treating you?
I love Lansing so much. It's so wonderful here. It's nice to be in a city that also has like a ton of nature around. I mean, like
that's
last
nice.
night I was looking out my window in my apartment and I was like, there's so many fireflies and just beautiful walking trails and Lansing's a wonderful place to be. And over the
It is.
weekend, I went to the flea roast.
Oh, I love the
In
free. Love that.
irons.
Love that.
What is that?
Very fun little. It's a little it's like a little fair that goes on in very rural area of Michigan, and they do rural people things. My dad and I we
Fun.
were day drinking and we watched an arm wrestling competition.
How fun.
This is Michigan.
Exciting.
I love it. It's
Yeah.
great. They have like
Yeah.
it's a pretty big festival actually for that area too. It's always for the 4th of July,
is.
right?
People just bust out in arm
Yeah.
wrestling like competitions. Wow.
Bam! Let's go.
Hey, you over there! Come
No,
over here. Let's arm
literally.
wrestle.
Get over here.
Welcome to Michigan.
It was
Yeah,
so crazy.
I always want to go back for it. I never make it back, and it always bums me out. But one day I'll make it back for the flea roast. Maybe next year.
The people watching is so fabulous. You
Roasted
walk around the
fleas.
flea market. You get your
Those roasted fleas sound tasty.
they're delicious.
Ew.
Yeah, you can get yourself a flea burger.
Peppy, stay away from the
yeah.
fleas, buddy.
Mm.
Peppy, stay away from the
Sounds
fleas.
more delicious.
I'm done. I'm done.
The Pep Star
It's
doesn't
very
love the fleas.
fun.
Yeah, they're around.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
Well-
Brian, I got to say something to Angela.
Yeah.
Pandemic. Do you remember there was something? It was a Zoom screen, and it was a bunch of celebrities reading a movie, and two of the celebrities were Aniston and Pitt. And Pitt was in a green shirt with the long hair. Can't forget that. And then Aniston was just very natural, kind of like she always is. You're channeling Aniston right now, especially with the glasses and the hair. Absolutely.
Yes.
You're like so when that happened, I'm giving you the vibes of
Yes,
thanks.
absolutely.
I love Aniston and Pitt.
In watch.
You
That
need
is
a
so
bag of
Jen.
popcorn. You could do a commercial with her.
Yes. So
Okay,
Jen.
well, I think we need to keep this as a little sidebar for anyone that watches this. I can be her sister, okay? Like,
There we go.
we could play her on her sister on the morning show. We could, her younger
She needs a
sisters. So
younger
I guess we got
sister.
that all buttoned up.
Definitely needs a younger sister. Yes.
I thought we
Well-
were figuring out I thought we were trying to figure out what Zoom that was for, because I kind of remember what you're talking about.
I was wondering where you're going.
Simple as a compliment. It was simply as a
No,
simple
thank
compliment.
you.
and just needed to
I feel
build it
so
up.
flattered right now. I don't
love
know what
it.
to do. I love that woman like to death.
I know, right?
Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
gonna,
hello.
we're
Hi,
gonna get
everybody.
this ship moving, but good to have you all back. Just quickly off the top. Guys, this Roofman trailer came out. I just want to play this fast because I thought it was very fascinating. Channing Tatum coming in to do this movie. Now, if you guys don't know, it's based on a true story coming out from Miramax on October 10th, and it's got Tatum in here. It's got Kirsten Dunst. It's got Peter Dinklage, which we love so much, guys. Based on a true story, Peter Dinklage about a former Army Ranger, struggling father who starts robbing McDonald's by cutting holes in the rooftops, earning the nickname of the Roofman. And then he actually breaks out at one point and all the shenanigans begin. So guys, there's a trailer for the Roofman.
We all like going back in time and imagining how things could have gone differently. Like, what if I made different choices? Would I have ended up here?
It's been 6 months and still no leads on the whereabouts of the escaped convict known as the Roofman.
I was never very good at life. Good morning, team. Oh, no, don't be scared. Kind of like I was not good at hurting people. Dwayne, get your coat.
I don't have one.
Are you serious? Here. I was good at seeing things.
Tom Petty always helps.
Details. Systems and routines.
The Roofman Queen.
A manhunt tonight for an escaped prisoner.
Find a safe place to hide for a few months.
He's a very smart individual, super intelligent.
You're just the man I want to see.
You like peanut M&Ms, right?
We're missing a lot. You have any idea why?
Right.
I just thought, there gotta be hiding somewhere.
I wanted to invite you to my toy drive.
We sell toys here, we don't give them away.
This is based on a true story, Countess.
I would like to introduce you to someone who made a generous toy donation.
That's so kind of you.
So, John, I understand you work for the government.
So it's a little classified, so.
I never knew this unit here in Charlotte.
There we go. There we go.
He looks really thin.
There we go.
I think he lost weight, doesn't he?
Oh. Oh. All right.
Right?
Where did that come from? Where did that even come from? Never even
I don't even know.
Right? Out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. It's just
It's like an interesting group, but
At first, I wanted to say, what a stretch for Channing playing a Marine, done the dad with kids, blah, blah, blah. But he was heart and feeling in that. Okay. I'll be in line October 9th.
It's interesting too. It's like based on a true story, and like Queen was saying, and like I saw Countess was saying, she heard about this as well. Like holding out in a Toys R Us, which you guys, if you don't know what that is, that was a toy company back in the day. Because I feel like it's been gone for so long, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I used to love going to Toys R Us.
I mean, I'll see it. I always like a true story. I mean,
Let's go, Angela. Let's see it. October.
let's go to the movies, everybody. Like I said, we'll have an agence to it.
October 10th. Yeah, it'll be here before you know it. Valerie, excited about that at all?
It's a date.
Come on, Val.
It looks really good. I love the vibes. I mean, I loved when he was like putting the guy in the freezer. He's like, "Don't you have a coat? Here's mine." You know,
Somebody was taking the shower with the soap and everything. That was good too.
He's like a carrying criminal, right?
That was good.
I like the
love
part
it.
where
I
the
would
money
absolutely
blows up.
dress
Your face, like,
Okay, so we're all
here's some cash.
We're all speaking ourselves.
Yeah,
What was your
GR.
part?
What do you think, GR?
It looks corny, but it looks fun.
Corny, but fun.
Yeah.
But GR's going to go check it out.
He is. He is.
Oh yeah, why not?
Pep Star?
Yeah.
Loving it. Loving it. Loving it. Dinklage? It's fabulous to see Miss Dunce working again. She's very talented.
Yeah.
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 She is.
Perfect. It's in the same grade school.
She looks great.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Went to
did
the-
you?
I mean, she's not my
Kristen.
age, but Laurel Hall and Oxnard.
Okay, Countess is another piece of garbage making a criminal a hero. That's also something that people look at. I think it looks fun, though. I mean, but yeah, right. Again, a criminal. But I wonder what the ending will be, because I guess he's falling in love and they're changing it a little bit. So, you know, they always like to fabricate this a little bit when they do these true story things.
They will do something that's the demise of Toys R Us. There, just wrote it.
Hey,
Yes.
let's just say this, okay? It's not a reboot, for God's sakes, of another frickin' thing.
Oh.
So.
It's fresh.
For once, it's not a reboot, which is
True
great.
stories. We're just gonna go there. I'm just gonna say that part. I
Yes.
mean, whether it's trash or garbage, I mean, at least you know it's
I
it's
mean,
not a
it looks
reboot.
fun.
So
It's just nice to
And
have
that's
some
a
nice
win.
comedy. That's a win. That's a
I'm
win.
down
It
for
is a
the
win.
trash and garbage
I don't smell
sometimes.
the Oscars, but it looks fun.
It's always nice to have something original and new, and guys, we'll always throw some trailers at you when they're fun, but we're also going to throw something else to you guys. It doesn't matter what day of the week it is. It could be a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Anyway, there's always one thing going down, guys. You know what that is? That is a lot of breaking news. All right, guys, so Lilo and Stitch is getting a sequel already. Lilo and Stitch is getting a sequel. Of course, we didn't see that coming. You know, it did great over there. They're not saying if the actors, which you know the whole cast will be back, but they're not officially signed on. They put this out there just recently, it's over the weekend, and of course, everybody's coming back. I imagine they're not saying that yet, but just wait for it to happen. But when it does this great, and they see these numbers, they're like, okay, keep making more of these. So, guys, great that Lilo and Stitch, a big franchise for Disney, so expect much more to come, guys, and I can't wait to see how that goes. But, you know, that's coming back, but something else might not be coming back. Well, we know it's not, is Dr. Odyssey, guys. Sorry, Dr. Odyssey, you have been canceled. Well, what happened was this. They actually released this actually was today. All the actors' contracts actually released. So they had only a certain amount of time to actually re-up them. They didn't do it, let the contracts just lapse. And so all the actors have been released. Now they could theoretically bring them back and do it, but normally when they're on the tipping like this and they let the actors go, the show's done. Now they're still talking about maybe coming someplace else. This was ABC. So we'll see if it goes. I mean, but honestly, it was a big production. I hear it cost a lot of money. They had a massive sound stage. They have this boat on there. So to me, it only makes sense is what's going to happen. It was on the tipping grub for a long time. They weren't saying anything. Now, Ryan Murphy says he still might try to rework something, but as of now, everybody's been let go. There's no more. What a travesty. Lilo Stitch was terrible, Queen says. They're doing more, Queen. Get ready. That's what's happening. Disney's going to make that keep going. Like I said, Dr. Odyssey. But, you can't stop that. You can't stop Ryan Murphy, and you can't stop him from pushing Kim Kardashian, who's coming back, guys, in Bratz. Oh, my. Why are they doing a Bratz movie? Why are we doing this? I just don't know. But Amazon has greenlit this. Amazon has greenlit the Bratz movie, guys. Now, Kim Kardashian's executive producing it with her Picture Start on board production company, and she's going to be playing the villain. She's going to be playing the villain in the Bratz movie. I know it's like a toy line. I don't know how much you can actually do based off this, but Kardashian.
It's a production company?
Barbie.
Yeah.
They did Barbie, for God's sake.
You're right, GR. You are right. They did do Barbie.
I said it first.
Yeah, they did do Barbie.
And G.I. Joe?
Well, you're okay.
I
feel like there's more with Bratz. I feel like there's less with Bratz. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's a whole Brat Nation I don't know about. So if you guys know anything about Bratz,
you're too old, Brian.
I am too old. But if anybody knows out there any kind of like idea that might kick you into a starter for this, I don't know. But is there a villain even in Bratz? I don't know. I really don't know.
Her name is Birdine Maxwell.
Kim Kardashian.
Wait. Valerie knows? Valerie, there's a villain name?
Yes, her name is Birdine Maxwell, and she's like a really skinny, mean blonde lady.
Oh, there we go, Val. Do you see Kim?
Kimberly.
Do you see Kim being that lady though?
No.
I mean, I don't see her being Birdine Maxwell. I'll have to drop a picture of Birdine and her like two little. She was supposed to be like an Anna Wintour type, and she had these two little twin girls who were always getting nose jobs, who were like her like little hench girls, I should say. There was lots of Bratz movies, and I watched all of them. So I had all the dolls and watched all of the movies. So I know about Miss Birdie Maxwell and all of the girls.
Okay,
but they were like animated though, like a computer generator or something, right? Or are they actual?
Yeah, they were animated movies.
Is this the character you're talking about? Is this her?
No, that's Chloe and that's Yasmin.
I tried to grab something fast.
Tori Spelling.
I don't know any of those things. I mean, I kind of remember, but I don't know. Yeah, it's not on my league. I don't know.
I don't know either, but I know that Kim Kardashian can't stop. That's for sure. What Val?
Countess is like, Valerie knows all about Bratz. I'm like, thank you. I appreciate that.
Tori has a few Bratz.
I love that though, but I'm going to say we'll talk more about Bratz in a second. That will keep going. You can't stop Kim Kardashian, just like you can't stop that AI machine, guys. And so a big thing about AI now is Prime Video is integrating it throughout their whole process now on Prime Video, on Amazon, and it's supposed to actually. No, Alex has been doing already, like showing you certain things you should buy based off this, but now they're going to start recommending programs on Prime Video quite a bit more. People have a little bit backlash about this, getting mad, but Amazon said it's going to actually help broadcast enhancements and recaps and sports for people, language dubbing. They're saying it's actually going to help the experience for each individual watching Amazon Prime. So we'll have to see how that develops as it goes. But Sarah Silverman, too, is fighting the whole AI thing because a federal judge, though, ruled against her case because on Meta, they were using her likeness to actually train AI, and she sued them over it. Now, Meta said that her likeness in this situation, because they're training AI, is fair use. And so she couldn't actually sue. So they're able to actually use her voice, her likeness and all to actually keep training the AI without paying her any kind of money and not actually giving her any kind of like legality against this. And this seems insane to me. This is fair use. It really kind of is fascinating because I've heard before it didn't work that way. To even train AI, you have to actually have permission. But this judge said this is fair use. That's a big move forward for AI. We'll have to see if this happens to more actors due to this, guys, because she wants to have a career. Everybody wants to have a chance to have a big career. And then one person that definitely thinks he has one coming back again is Kevin Spacey, guys. Kevin Spacey says he's coming back with a vengeance. He's coming back. No, he did say he said everybody that actually said anything bad about him, he said he's going to give them. He's going to take the apologies. That's fine. He just never he will never work with them again. Never work with any of those people. He said if you had any allegations against him, he won't work with you. He's done with you guys. But he's going to come back. He's excited to come back in a big way. He says a substantial way. All these people want to give him roles, and he's going to be coming back to Hollywood, guys. Even though he has another lawsuit against him, another lawsuit has actually been filed for assault again, and so he's got to deal with that again in the UK. But he still says that all these producers want him to come back, and he says he's gone through everything, he's treated himself, he's forgiven himself and everybody else, but he will not collaborate with those people again if they did say he was doing any kind of acts that he wasn't allegedly doing.
Bullshit.
Okay. Pep star, you said things we say, but he said he's incredibly excited about this new start to his career again after he was like clinging to his house before and he wouldn't move out. Remember he was squatting, guys, not too long ago?
Yeah.
He was just squatting. He's like, I have no money. He's like actually bribing the people, actually trying to get them to pay money. It's fucking crazy to me. But you know what? He says he's coming back. We'll have to find out. Because you know what? Not all actors get that opportunity. Look at Amanda Seyfried. She said that she was so excited to be doing Wicked that she auditioned 6 times for it. She doesn't normally audition. She said, I usually just get offered the roles, but I was all about this, went back multiple times, and then they went with somebody else. And she said she was super bummed. She put so much time into it, years and years, training with all that musical, and she thought she was perfect for the role. But she said this happens sometimes, which it does. You can audition all you want, GR. You can audition all you want, but you don't always get roles handed to you. I think Ariana Grande was perfect for what they did for Glenda, but you know what?
Absolutely.
That's what happens. And not that Amanda doesn't have a great Amanda has a great voice too. She did all the Mamma Mia movies, and I think she's fantastic. But this happens, and honestly, even if you audition a lot, you're not guaranteed the part till you actually sign the contract. So we're going to be upset about that. But a lot of actors try to get roles that don't work out. But then sometimes it comes around. Look at this, guys. Look at this, because Ethan Embry has now joined the Scream cast, and he actually auditioned for Scream 1 and was turned down. And now he's coming back. He got an opportunity for this new Scream. So good for him. He said he's super excited. Plot details we don't know. We do know that Nev Campbell's coming back, David Arquette, Scott Foley, Matthew Lillard, and of course, Ronald's favorite,
Courtney
Cox is coming back for Scream. And I gotta say though, good for him. I liked him, and I always think about Can't Hardly Wait. That's my favorite role he did. I love that movie so much.
He's good.
He's so good. And I love that. I think he's going to bring that kind of 90s nostalgia to this as well, which I think will play very well into this. So good for me. Got a chance to actually get in there and do a Scream movie. So, but someone else that's screaming right now is Pedro Pascal, guys. Pedro Pascal is screaming about J.K. Rowling, about what she's been saying, of course, about everything. I love Val's dance for now, which you guys can see it. But Pedro Pascal came forward, and he's criticizing J.K. Rowling about how she's talking about transgender rights. Now, apparently, I didn't know this, guys. I knew this, but Pedro Pascal actually has a younger sister who is transgender. Her name is Lux Pascal, and also an activist. And so he really stands up about these things. He said it beyond makes him sick of bullies that are, making him fucking sick. He said it drives him nuts, these people, and he's really mad about J.K. Rowling because she put someone forward. There was a whole court case that she was fighting in the UK, and they won about defining what a woman is by biological sex, and J.K. said, I love it when a plan comes together, and of course, Pedro Pascal went off on her because of his younger sister. But at the end of the day, he said, maybe my voice doesn't really count. I don't know if I'm fucking helping, but I just have to stand up and say something about this. So you know what? Good for him. And I said the other day, if you love Harry Potter, you don't always have to agree with J.K. Rowling. Harry Potter hopefully will be the best thing that she did, and she still caused a lot of hate, and that makes me fucking pissed. But what do you do? I honestly, at the end of the day, she's got to live with what she's got to do. He's in love with him. I love Pedro Pascal, so I think it's pretty great that he's trying to stand up for his sister. So good for him. Good for him. J.K. Rowling is fucking horrible. But it leaves a lot of people breathless when it comes to this whole situation. And Breathless, guys, is coming to Netflix. This is a big, film kind of noir movie that Netflix was bidding on. Everybody was bidding on this movie. I had actually never heard anything about it before I actually heard that Netflix bought it. But they were a massive bidding war about this movie. And at the end of the day, Netflix won out across every big studio, $4 million. It's a French language film noir type movie, reconstructing the story of Jean-Luc Godard's cinema classic about a doomed love affair between the idealistic Frenchman and his U.S. lover. And I know a lot of people are excited about this. And I know it's coming to Netflix. So guys, if you love that, get super excited. Netflix is going to bring this to life. but I think Netflix is probably more excited about doing Happy Gilmore stuff. So much excited that they're bringing Happy Gilmore back to Subway, guys. So get ready for all the Happy Gilmore stuff at Subway, because if you watch the first one, it was all about a Subway with Happy Gilmore. So it's a fun kind of marketing campaign they're doing. Shooter McGavin's doing it too, guys. Adam Sandberg's arch rival in the movie. Guys, whatever. It's going to be fun. Bring Subway back to life with a little bit of Happy Gilmore. A lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. Ronald had so much fun that he just disappeared. He's like, I'm fucking out. Good to have you guys back. Happy Monday. We're going to keep this ship moving. So now it's that time. Put that 1 minute on the clock for those hot takes. Let's do it. All right, everybody. Now it's that time for those hot takes. This is that time to put 1 minute on the clock. All my guests get 1 minute, bring all their hot takes, latest breaking news. Now, can they make it before the bomb blows up? That is the question. And we'll find out tonight, guys, for episode 351 of Kruse Control. Let's go to the panel and find out who's going first on the hot takes. I don't think it's going to be Ronald Todd. I do not think it'll be Ronald Todd. I mean, I don't know where he went.
I don't think it is.
I think he dipped out I think he got scared.
He froze. Maybe he's refreshing. Why don't we start with Angela?
Okay. What do you think, Angela? You feeling good about that?
I'm like, I don't know what that is, and I'm like, ooh.
I like that. All right, Angela, let's make this happen.
Got the fingers going.
I got the fingers going. Everything's warming up. Got to warm up
those hot takes
to get the
for this Monday.
Get the creative juices flowing.
All right, you feeling good? Anything stand out to you tonight?
Snaps.
What?
Anything stand out to you tonight?
I mean, that movie seems cool. The one, what is it called? Iron. What was it? Oh my God,
the Roofman or Breathless?
No, the one, or the first trailer.
Roofman.
Oh, Roofman, yeah.
Oh, sorry, Roofman. I was thinking Iron Man. I don't know why I just lost my.
Pepe's the Roofman.
Some man.
Roofman. Some man. Roofman. Yes. That's not even probably what we're talking about, but I thought it looks really cool. I'm into that.
It looks fun, right?
Yeah.
All right, Angel.
I think that seems interesting. In terms of breaking news, we can get into that later after I do my rundown.
Let's get it, Angel.
Rundown.
Ooh, here we go. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Okay. If Stitch gets a sequel before Mona does, I'm starting a petition. Justice for Ocean Queens. Dr. Odyssey canceled. I guess if you're going to do sci-fi medical drama, make it weird or make it go home. Where apparently it's going. Kim and Bratz. Isn't she a brat herself? No. I think we've officially reached the point where the balls are less plastic than the cast. Silverman sues Meta. I mean, AI out here stealing stand-up like it's an open mic night with zero ethics. Okay, that's what's happening with that. Maybe ChatGPT needs a union at this point. Kevin Spacey forgives. I mean, doubters like that. He's just like, his whole career didn't implode over these actual reasons. You know what I mean? This guy's whole life imploded in 2020. Amanda Siegfried, is she getting frequent flyer miles? And I'm not going to finish this in time. Boom, there goes the bomb. I'll finish. Ethan Embry in Scream 7. I think that I like the 90s comeback, but Scream is starting to feel like a Fast and a Furious with knives. Pedro Pascal and the Rowling situation. I think, hey, stand up for your sisters, stand up for your family against anything that you don't believe. But I do think there's some nuances there and some stuff that, without this turning into a firestorm, that needs to be addressed. But I'll move on from that. But anyways, Netflix buys Linklater. Totally over. Sorry. I think Netflix is looking for like a Oscar drip. And this is like the faucet of getting this script or whatever. And then I think Happy Gilmore, I mean, if Adam Sandler's pants aren't baggier this time, I don't even want to watch it. So that's it. Way over time, but hey, that's it. Woo! You're welcome. That was cool. I had a few of them there. I think I got tripped up a little with my notes, but you got the point. You got it.
That was great.
Hot takes isn't always my strong suit, but that's okay. I try my best.
I love it. It was great. Great hot takes. Ronald's having trouble getting back in. Ronald said he's having trouble getting back in here.
You're not able to. Oh.
I'm going to message him about that. But while I'm doing some tech support with Ronald, GR, you going to go next or send over to Valerie?
No, I'm going to have one beauty follow another.
All right. All right, Valerie. How you feel about these hot takes tonight, huh?
There's a lot of fun stuff to talk about.
I was surprised by the Bratz thing. That you had the Bratz thing. You pulled that out. I was like, all right, let's go.
I will say it's very niche. Like, I had all the dolls and I had all of the movies on DVD. Like, I don't know if that was as common for... I think I fell right into that. I was one of the rare ones, I feel.
You think it'll be a big movie, though?
Maybe. I mean,
as big as Barbie?
No, not even close. Not even close. No way.
Well, I'm excited to hear what your thoughts are, Valerie. We're going to put that minute on the clock for you. We're going to get going. You excited about these hot takes?
I'm ready. I'm locked in. I'm locked right in.
All right, here we go. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Okay, Lilo and Stitch sequel is coming. Oh, I love the original, but Queen said it sucked, and I trust her judgment. So, Dr. Odyssey's done. Womp womp. I don't really know about that. Kim Kardashian's gonna be in Bratz. She's dying to be Birdine Maxwell, but you're not gonna be her. Sorry, girl. Silverman AI drama. I mean, I guess I would probably feel the same way about AI. We all do. Kevin Spacey, evil doesn't die, it just reinvents itself, folks. Amanda Seyfried, Wicked audition. I think she would have been a beautiful Linda, but Miss Ariana is my girl. I love her. Ethan Embry, I was like, who is that? And I was like, oh my god, it's the goofy son from Vegas Vacation. So good for you. Good for you, King. Pedro Pascal, that is my man. Protect the dolls at all costs. And I hate J.K. Rowling. Necklace, Breathless, I don't know about that. And Happy Gilmore, I will be getting a Subway sandwich.
Good hot takes, man.
Alright, thanks. Alright, that's good.
Great hot takes, Val.
You're like, I will get a plastic sandwich.
I love it.
I heard their meat had plastic on it. That's why I'm like, I don't know. Sorry, that's why I said that.
A little chewy, though.
I haven't had Subway in a long time. Man, they go back to get a Subway. I'm like, let's get some Subway.
I guess their meat has like microplastic on it.
That's not.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like
Subway
really
sandwich
bad.
has microplastics?
Yeah, there's like an article that talks about it with like McDonald's, like a bunch of different fast food chains and stuff. So yeah, hence I don't eat it. But yeah.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Oh, that's
sorry, Val. I just ruined your Subway. Well, maybe I didn't ruin it. Maybe I just exposed something you didn't realize or know. But yeah, it's pretty terrible.
Oh man, I don't want that.
I can't get my Happy Gilmore like hole-in-one Subway sandwich. That
you
sucks.
can get popcorn or something.
You don't have to eat it. You can buy it. You know.
You can make a sandwich.
Take a picture.
You get the cups and the gear that go along with it without the sandwich. Maybe they might have like something else. Maybe I don't know. I haven't had Subway in a long time, but that's interesting.
Buy it? Who said buy it? What is wrong with you? Why would you buy a sandwich that you're not gonna eat?
That's true, Pep Star.
Because she can.
No,
Pep Star,
you can't. That is the dumbest idea I ever heard of. Waste money.
Pep Star, you can do hot
They
takes.
don't make dog food sandwiches, so you're not invited. Yeah.
Pep Star,
Go somewhere and sit down.
Good.
Pep Star, you can do hot takes, man?
No hot takes for me. I'm gonna let the ladies and gentlemen handle their business.
All right, then. We'll see if Ronald comes back, but I guess GR, we're going to you now.
I guess I'm going because Ron deserted me.
Yeah, he said he's trying to get back in. We'll see. We'll see, GR. Here we go. Without further ado, you feeling good though?
After following those two ladies, it's hard.
Well, I believe you got this, GR. Without further ado, hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Lilo Stitch 2, Delegaff on that one. And Dr. Odyssey, he died on the table. Kardashian and Bratz, that's appropriate. AI ruling, that's totally unfair and going to cost her money. Spacey's getting a comeback, just proves anybody can be forgiven, even him. Amanda Seyfried, welcome to reality, girl. You had to actually audition. Concept. Let's see, Ethan Embry, oh shit, another scream. 7. Good luck, bud. Pedro slamming that homophobic bitch from England? Good. Glad to see it. Love him for it. Netflix buys Breathless. What don't they buy? And Happy Gilmore, it's hard to drive those plastic sandwiches.
Well, GR, great hot takes. Great hot takes, GR.
Thank you, buddy.
That was good.
I guess Countess liked my take on J.K. Rowling.
Yes.
Interesting take. Interesting take. I hope we get Ronald back. He said his Wi-Fi went out in his building. So,
Brian,
Oh.
you got Pep Star?
can I just make a small correction?
Yeah. What's up, buddy?
GR. She wanted to audition for the project. She wanted to audition for it. So I don't know.
She did.
She did want to audition for it. You said
She just whined about it. She actually had to audition for a part.
She auditioned 6 times.
That's a lot of times,
And they
too.
didn't get it. She's whining. I didn't get it.
That's not whining, brother. That is not whining.
That, in your opinion, and that you're allowed to have it, even when it's wrong.
Yeah. Now I'm never wrong. How about that?
Great hot takes.
See, like I said, you're entitled to an opinion, even when it's wrong. And it still is.
I gotta tell you this, though, guys. I miss Ronald being here. I don't know if he's gonna make these hot takes. So now I guess it's up to you guys. We got everybody in here. I guess I'll take Ronald off the chat here. So take him off here. Hopefully he pops back in. I guess I'll put Pepe on here, even though I can't. I have to put a name here. So Pepe, I'm just putting you in the chat here. Even though I didn't do hot takes, I'm putting you in there. So guys, vote right now. Tell us who you think should win hot takes. I'm excited to find out. And while you guys do that, we're gonna take just a minute, just a beat, guys, just to have a little quickie. All right, guys, it's time for a quickie. This is that time, put 10 minutes on the clock, and all of us break down all of our biggest discussions in the breaking news. There's a lot we got to talk about, of course, taking a little bit deeper dive, guys, with Pepe. And I'm excited to see everybody's thinking about some of these things. So I'm going to start that clock right now, and here we go. All right, guys, let's talk about this breaking news stuff. Okay, I'm going to go over to Angela fast here. Angela, so let's talk about this, okay? Subway sandwiches, plastic, microplastic. I've never heard this before. Like, when did this start?
I mean, it's been a thing. They've talked about it for a long time. Like, it's gross. It's in like
all sandwich places or just them?
So like, yeah, like lettuce has like they call them like microplastic. It's like it's just like on like food. It's the way like they can help like preserve when they're, like when there's like, we have lettuce or meat. They call them like microplastics, and they're like on food. Like that's why I refuse to eat Subway or any of that kind of stuff because I'm always like, oh God, is there plastics in that? You know what I mean? I automatically, when I saw that, I read it before, I was like, oh my, I can't do this. I cannot. I'm not even freaking. That's gross. I'm not touching the stuff. Like,
I've heard about water bottles
a lot of things
before.
are unhealthy for us in our life, but yeah, I have to say no.
Yeah, I get that.
I
no. Are you saying no to the Bratz movie? Or are you saying yes?
No. That's a really hard no.
Sorry, Bratz.
I don't. That's not my thing, and I just, it just seems like there's low grade talent in it. And I mean, I don't know. I'm not trying to. I mean, sorry, but I mean, Kim's not some like amazing, actress to like, I mean, she's obviously going to be VOing, but it's just no.
It might be like a whole live action. They're being very quiet about it right now, so it might be some big deal, like trying to be like Barbie. They might try to do something.
Literally, it's just to me. I don't know. I just have no interest. Yeah. I can't say it's not in my realm. It's not what I grew up with or anything. And I just also, I mean, I don't really know about Kim, and that thing. So I think I think that was my phone.
You shouldn't have talked about her. She's going to call you when you talk about her. She used to call us. When you mention her name, she calls.
Oh, hey, is that you, Kim?
Just don't be talking shit about me on Kruse Control.
No. I'm good. I mean, yeah, I'm good.
How about that Kevin Spacey thing fast too? Like he's like, I won't work with you guys, but he's like, I'm coming back pretty much. Like I'm coming back full steam ahead. I'm not shocked by it, but I'm also like, it seems premature still to say this, if you ask me.
Yeah. I mean, I think he seemed, I don't know. It just seems kind of like almost arrogant to me, right? Like, hey, like the way he's like coming across, like just, like he's going to be back and, just, I mean, the stuff that guy did is disgusting. Like, and it just, I don't know, it seems like anyone from like, like who can do these types of things just can boomerang, everyone boomerangs back around in Hollywood. And it's like, there needs to be like, I think there just needs to be like a permanent, what do we call that? Island that we talk about on here?
Yep. Yeah. Set them away.
Permanent.
What do we call it?
What do we call that island?
We had a name for it. I remember too. It was like, Crapshoot Island or.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
Oh, it was Take It Away Island or take a step or step away. Take a step away. Step away.
It was
island
so important we forgot what it was called.
I know, it was good though. It was like Take a Break Island on Take a Break Island. Yeah, he needs to be on a permanent go away island. So yeah, just sorry, you guys. That was kind of
right.
We had to think about that for a while. But we talked about it all the time. Take a Break Island. So
Take a Break Island.
Kevin Spacey just belongs there for me permanently. I think his whole career just imploded, and I don't think he deserves to be able to come back. I don't.
He thinks he's gonna come right back. It's kind of wild to me. GR, what do you think? Do you agree that he should take a step away or take a break island, or do you think that you believe that this was just inevitable?
No, it just proves that Hollywood will forgive anybody. The fact that Dirtbag is getting any work at all.
That makes them money. That's what they'll forgive you. Make them money.
Yeah, and thing is, like, he still has more allegations right now.
This town is all about, though, isn't it?
He's got another allegation against him too, which is like always a thing. I mean, I loved him as an actor. GR, I always thought he was a great actor. But
no argument on talent, Brian.
Yeah, you hear the stories.
The fact that he's a pedophile bastard has nothing to do with it.
A bunch of big allegations against him, that's for sure. And then the UK did say he was cleared of some, but there's more coming ever since that documentary came out too. So there's more allegations coming forward from more people. And there's another guy right now. So I feel like it's too soon to actually say this for him. I feel like I don't think anybody's going to hire him 100% back in Hollywood. He's at an independent movie right now until everything's cleared, I would think, and if something goes wrong, they're not going to, that's a big legal problem for a production,
Oh, hell yes. I mean, you're thinking go right down the tube if he gets convicted on anything else.
It'd be ruining your whole production. You could be done. That's again, it's always come down to the almighty dollar, if you ask me. So they're not going to make that move, I think, until he's 100% clear, if he ever does. And I still am like, man, just let Kevin Spacey be. Just let him be, if you ask me. But GR, one more thing, though, because I know you're super excited about Lilo and Stitch, right? So you want to see more Lilo and Stitch or what? How about Dr. Odyssey?
Was that a question?
Are you bummed about Dr. Odyssey, maybe?
As I said in the hot takes, that show died on the table.
Yeah. It's a lot of money they spent on it, though, GR. So
that was a medical joke, Brian.
I got it.
Wasn't good.
I go to Valerie on that one. Valerie, what do you think? Do you think that Dr. Odyssey ever stood a chance? Did you watch it all? It's okay. It's okay.
Truly, what was the premise of this program?
It was like, they're on a cruise ship, but they're doctors, and there was like steamy love scenes and stuff, and they had a crossover at 911. I heard I know who was it?
Weird.
Yeah. It's weird. Yeah, and there's big money they spent on it too, but whatever. Bratz, Valerie, tell me about Bratz, because you love this idea. You're excited about it. So tell me right now, pitch it to Angela and tell her why Kim Kardashian and Bratz is going to be great.
Oh, no.
Okay, I can't say it's gonna be great, but I'll tell you, Angela, off camera, if you could just send me your address, I'm gonna I'm gonna mail you all of my Bratz DVDs that I watched as a child.
Maybe I should give you Chris Humphries, her ex-husband's address. You can send it there.
Is he still? He's from there. I know he's from there.
Yeah, he lives in Lakewood.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He does? I'm like, girl, how do you afford to live there? That's crazy. Anyways. So,
yeah. I had to distract. Okay. Continue, sorry.
Yeah.
You're good. Bratz is very fun. I had all the dolls, and I don't know what Kim K's involvement in this is gonna be, but I mean, it is like in my childhood, the two Barbies kind of were not in because all the girls wanted Bratz because they were like.
Weren't they like the big-headed thing? They were like a large head. The Bratz were large-headed.
They had the big head, and they had the giant lips, and they were like. You know,
big head, like kind of that Japanese kind of style anime look or something.
Yes, they had the giant lips and the giant eyes and the cutest outfits, and they made Barbie look like somebody's older sister who was a nun.
What? You see a whole franchise now?
I remember the Bratz stuff. I just never.
Could you see a whole franchise happening?
There already is. I mean, like I said, I've seen all the movies. I know all the characters, and I've had all the dolls of all the different girls, all the different Bratz girls, and it was going around on TikTok a couple years ago, Bratz makeup tutorial, and girls would draw their lips and their eyes to look huge. It was almost it was similar to drag makeup in some cases, and it was really cool. It was a thing going around for a while, but I just see it definitely holding some water in that sense, especially for girls like me who had all those dolls growing up. I want to see who's live action Yasmin and Chloe, and I would go.
They might have some big casting. It might be bigger than you think. We might have a massive movie. They might try to go crazy. Amazon. We'll have to find out. Pepstar, quickly, what are you fired up about tonight, Pepstar, before we move on? Quick Take's almost done.
3 things. Yeah. Kardashian is only in that movie because she's a producer. She has 0 talent. Number 2.
Word.
You're good,
Kevin
Pepstar.
Spacey, kick rocks. He's a douchebag. He's not a good guy. I don't want to hear that I'm reformed and all that other nonsense. It's ridiculous. He's only doing this to make his money back, and people are putting him to work so they can make money off of him. He's a bum. Last but not least, I'm gonna be very clear about this. Any actress or actor that is given most of their parts, wants to audition 6 times for a part, is not whining. They have talent. That woman has a great deal of talent. Period. Spell talent, GR. That's what it is.
I'm excited to see what happens with that. Okay, I love Nancy Free. She is very talented. She's been around for a long time. So, and I think that she really wanted it really bad. And you go through these long rounds of it. You just do. And unfortunately, sometimes you don't get the role, Pepstar. You don't get it.
Absolutely, and that's okay. But that shows that she was willing to put the work in to try and get that job. She didn't get it.
And then whine because she didn't get it. That's what it comes down to.
Talking, lips moving right now. Please be quiet.
I do think,
I
though.
promise you this. That girl wanted that job, and she worked her ass off for it.
I haven't met an actor yet that didn't want a job they auditioned for. I don't care how many times
when I'm
they
talking, you have to be quiet. I let you talk.
No, I don't. Well, when you're
let
when
me
you're
talk, buddy.
talking
Let me
BS.
talk.
We're gonna let the pep star have his word, though. Gr, come on, he
Always, he always does that. That's rude. You're being rude.
Great quickie, everybody. You guys are not going to settle this feud. You guys are like just on opposite spectrums right there. You just
settle, as far as I'm concerned, because I know what I'm talking about. Everybody in the chat most people are agreeing with me. So, like I said,
well, one person.
I'm never wrong.
Well, we have a tie? No, we do not. We have a winner. Oh, guys, we do have a winner. I thought it was be a tie for a second. I saw the breakdown. I was like, this doesn't seem right. But we do have a winner, guys, of Hot Takes. Oh, guys, you've spoken and you have voted. We do have a winner of Hot Takes. Let's find out who it's going to be. Let's go to the panel. It could be any of them. Who will win?
It's not Ron.
Will it be Miss Angela Costello? Or maybe G.R. Waters? Or Ronald Todd?
Or where's Valerie? Oh, there she is.
Maybe Miss Valerie Zatarga. You have spoken. Or could be Peppy.
Not tonight, pal.
You have spoken. And you have voted. We do have a winner of Hot Takes. And our winner is Miss Angela Costello. Congratulations, Angela!
That was way past the buzzer. Oh my god, this is I tied last time with GR and then I won this time. This is like I'm on a roll here.
Congratulations.
For the 4th of July. Let's go.
Yeah, how's it feel?
Oh man, it feels so good. I want to thank our friends. I want to thank everyone watching. I want to thank everyone that voted. I want to thank all my co-hosts and people. Just kidding. No, but thanks, guys. I genuinely appreciate it. I think we all have good takes, so I don't really consider anyone a winner. I just think we're all winners, right? So.
I think you did amazing hot takes, Angela.
Yeah. Well,
and we are.
You know, I thought I was just like blacking out through the process, but you know, I'm just like, okay, number one, let's go. Number two, okay.
Hot takes. Three hot takes.
That's how it is. Yep. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks, everybody.
I have a feeling that Ron isn't coming back. What does everybody think? You think Ron's not coming back?
Well, it looks like Dave's there. I think so.
If it's out in the building, it could take days to fix. You know?
He's giving me his hot takes right here. He says Lilo and Stitch, of course, too expensive for a first season for Dr. Odyssey. Seriously, do we need this? About Bratz. He's coming back. So what's the first? Okay. I'm sorry, Amanda. We're very talented, but again, it's called being an actress. Okay, I need some brace number because I want to be the best friend because I want to hang out with the set of Go Courtney. Oh, he wants to be there with Courtney. Okay. And he said, fuck, I miss Sarah Silverman. I need some Ethan Embry. And he said, Rowling, you have responsibility either shut the fuck up about something or be more considerate with your voice. I never liked Harry Potter. Yay, Breathless. And then he said, happy Gilmore. Great hot takes for him.
Yay, Ronald.
Ronald, we miss you. Hope you can pop in, man.
But you didn't get the votes.
Yeah, you didn't get the votes. No. Well, hopefully he makes it, guys. We got more to talk about. So, Ronald, get in here quickly, guys, because there is going to be a new social network. Can we talk about that? So we had this conversation a while ago that Aaron Sorkin was trying to figure out, again, a social network too. of course, based off of Facebook, right? And so now he's finally came forward. Him and Sony are working on the official sequel to The Social Network, guys. And he's still saying that, like, which is really interesting to me, that it might not be a big Zuckerberg story, which to me, it's like, isn't that the Social Network story? Isn't it really about him? And they're like, well, Jesse Eisenberg big back? They said, well, we're not sure if he'll be back or a minor role. I'm like, I feel like it has to be about Jesse Eisenberg, about Zuckerberg. I don't know how you do this movie without actually following that character who made Facebook. It's about Facebook. So how do you do Facebook without? I don't know, guys. But there's still no real plot details coming forward. They're calling it a follow-up film. He is working on it right now. They're calling it part 2 on top of that. They're not saying who's going to come back. There will be some new ensemble cast coming back as well. We'll have to find out what that's going to be. But I do believe that, Eisenberg has to come back, guys. Come on, Jesse Eisenberg has to be here. We have to have Zuckerberg. I mean, I don't understand anywhere to do it without it, but, we'll find out. And hopefully David Fincher directs this as well, because I think that he had his stamp on there before. I don't really see anybody else doing that. But then again, in this world where Tarantino is doing, where he's doing a Tarantino movie, maybe Tarantino can do The Social Network too. That might be interesting, guys. But I gotta say, I'm interested by this. I think I like the first one. I liked a lot. It was a lot of fun. I think what they did with that before, of course, Armie Hammer was canceled. He's coming back now, so maybe he can come back for this now. Also, Eisenberg, Jesse's got like what he's doing Now You See Me. I think he'd come back. He was saying about how his career was kind of ruined after he did Batman vs Superman being Lex Luthor. So I think this is a good way for him to come back into it, because I think that was a big praise for him during that first movie. But we have to kind of cover like where this goes. I just can't see this working without being about Zuckerberg. Maybe I'm crazy about this, but I don't know. Valerie, what do you think about this? I see it nod in your head. Do you think we need a Facebook movie right now, a sequel? Or should this be more about like a TikTok movie, or maybe about a Instagram movie more than a Facebook movie?
I mean, it would certainly be interesting. I would love to see any of those movies, honestly. But I mean, I think with this particular angle, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's happened since the last movie came out, in terms of like just perception of these huge like mega millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires, whatever you want to call them. And I think it would be interesting to see like what angle they would take about like if it would take place now, like Zuckerberg and everything that he's been doing with like Meta and whatnot since then. I would like to see that actually, and just maybe from his perspective, and just how the public has really, I guess, not glorified him as much as they have in the past. Like he was seen as like one of those like really great like startup business guys, and I think a lot of people's perception has changed on that. So it would be really interesting to see. And also, I will only watch it if this one is also scored by Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross.
Oh yeah. How great was that score? So good, Val. Oh, it was so good. They have to come back. I can't see it without it. I just really can't see it work without them. And honestly, like overall, the whole creative group, like if you do this right, the first one I think did so well because of like the direction, the production design, the music, the everything across board, the acting, all of it really was. So I can't see this working without, bring everybody back. Why would we not? Why would we not if we're going to do this? And I'm interested too, too bad that Elon Musk fight never happened between the two of them, because that would have been a great part for a movie. That's all I'm saying.
That's so true.
It would have been awesome. It would have been really good. They were threatening to fight each other for a long time. Man, I wanted to see that happen. Right?
I know.
I would have been freaking hilarious, but I just can't see a world. And also, like, do you think that like JT would probably come back? I would think, right? Justin Timberlake. I can't see him not coming back.
Job.
Yeah, right. Andrew Garfield.
Oh yes, Andrew Garfield. I forgot that Andrew Garfield was in that. Everybody loves Andrew Garfield.
He's so good.
He would make the movie.
I love Andrew Garfield. Best Spider-Man ever. I'm saying he's just such a good actor. I love him so much. Ever. Right, Pep Star? Best ever. But that's a big deal. But to make this actually work, though, it's like, I don't know, like, where's the plot go? Because a lot has changed with Meta. We got into the virtuality world. We're talking about all the lawsuits he's had, too. So maybe it's going to deal with some of that with the AI lawsuits now that are happening. Angela, do you think they're maybe going to cover some of that, maybe? Because there is a lot of that happening.
Yeah, I do. I think they're going to go into probably like the era of basically the impact of like the Facebook files, right? So that's like talking about like exposing how Facebook knowingly amplified teen harm, misinformation, sort of that extremist content. And I think the key themes that they want to bring is that impact on youth mental health, preteens, kind of how Facebook has how that's impacted that particular subset of people, and how it's just been a big thing. I think the political misinformation will be talked about, especially around the 2020 election, possibly the January 6th riots, how Facebook played a role within that, the algorithm versus integrity type thing. So I think they're going to be prioritizing engagement, like over ethics. That's going to definitely be talked about, I'm sure. So, and I think they'll probably bring back some of the original cast. I mean, I'm sure Eisenberg will come back. I don't know if they'll do. I mean, maybe what is it? Sean Parker's role. I think that was one of them. That was Justin Timberlake's role, I think. Right?
Timberlake, yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe they'll bring him back, but I think they're going to talk about all those key things. Probably, maybe some things related to AI too in there.
I thought there's got to be AI stuff,
like lawsuits that they were involved in, things like that. Kind of deep, like again, going into more of a deep dive into the stuff that Facebook was involved with, and conspiracy, and like also facts, like of what they know. I mean, how things have changed, how Facebook's also sort of turned into the Craigslist, right? It wasn't like that before. It is like Craigslist disappeared, and now Facebook's it's like Facebook Marketplace now. It's like where, you know what I mean? It's
we go sell all our stuff there.
Huh?
I literally furnished my. Sorry.
No, yeah, you're right, Valerie. You buy all your stuff on Facebook Marketplace.
Now it's a marketplace to sell and buy and to advertise. So it changed a lot into that. And then obviously, it's going to talk about all those things and like how it's connecting groups and people in different ways, because it's changed so much from the way it started, from the conception and like the stealing of the information, right? Of essentially how that happened. And then how it came to fruition, right? And then now it's like where we are now is such a long, I mean, there's been so many things. IPO, I mean, all of that. I think was the IPO in that one? The social network when
it's
they
been
launched?
Too long. When they launched
I don't think it was.
I don't think it was.
I think they just covered. No, yeah. I'm sorry, it's not, because they covered only like the hearings between like the
brothers,
the brothers, and then Garfield and their characters to kind of basically decide what they were owed for him, like for the company valuation, but it was actually wrong. And then, yeah.
Do you see this being some people will watch though? Do you think they'll be fascinated by it, or do you think that it could be like too legalese? And I mean, I don't know. I mean, the drama was really there in that first one because it's about him stealing the company, kind of, or making it his
it's
own
about
thing.
him stealing other people's, running with other people's ideas and then running back home and like just coding and like going nuts and starting this company. Because it was, I mean, that's kind of the thing in any business situation. I mean, like if you're going to start mouthing and telling people your ideas and they're creative and they're good and you don't have anything like legal put to it, I mean, someone can change it, just tweak it a little bit, and it changes the dynamic, and it's no longer considered a copyright or trademark, infringement, because you can do that. Yeah. So that wasn't even the case in this. This kid just ran back to his dorm room and started
started going at it. He's like, I like this idea. Bam, bam, face swap.
Yeah, like smart idea. And I mean, just to think, like, what a time, right? What a like to be then, to know him, be in that time, be there, like to know what this all turned into, and we don't even know we still don't know what it will evolve into. It's still evolving. It's changing. It's like a freaking amoeba,
He's constantly manipulating, changing it. We got the whole meta stuff, the AI stuff. I mean, it's not even like Facebook really anymore what it used to be. It's like from the Facebook to Facebook to Meta, but it's still Facebook, but it's not Facebook. I'm just confused by it most of the time.
No, I don't even know what it is anymore. It's like a thing.
I don't even know. Yeah, maybe this moment. This will be called Meta probably. Let's call this one Meta, the sequel.
Meta thing. I don't know.
Just leave it there.
I call it like thing. Are you going to go into the thing? I mean, I will say this. I'm involved in some great professional groups on there and stuff, and they're awesome. I mean, it's wonderful. But yeah, I mean, But what this will go into is all those kind of key themes, and then maybe it'll branch off if they have time. But I mean, it's only probably going to be a 2-hour movie, right? So they have to figure out what have been the real meaty pieces of like what's happened since the first film and what they can talk about.
Yeah.
So.
You know who's very fascinated about this movie right now, Angela? You know who that is?
What?
GR. He's super excited about this. You can tell. GR.
I can see it on GR's face.
All over his face.
Well, I think
too.
The first one proved what a dirtbag Zuckerberg really is. Goes home and steals the guy's idea, makes $1 gazillion, interferes in everything going on social, kicks people off his channel he doesn't like or wants to silence. The guy's an asshole. That's the nicest thing I can say about him. If he did that to me when I was in college, he wouldn't have got rich because he wouldn't have been alive to get rich from.
Oh, stop it with that stuff.
No, I don't have to.
Joe would have gone after him.
I'm being honest.
Now, why are we always talking about hurting people? That makes no sense.
Well, Pepsi, what about you? What would you do to this guy if he stole all your snickety snacks and ran away down the street?
I court the legal way. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. But hurting someone? Come on. Stop it. We have to stop this.
Do you think Pepsi this could be a big hit?
I don't know. I like the first one. I love the first one. I love the idea. I love what they talked about. I don't know about this one. I really don't. But hey, if you get the money to do it, you do it.
Yeah, I think they're gonna rock and roll with it. I just don't know if the audience is there though either. I don't know if it's there.
Yeah.
Right.
It could be. I mean, depends on how they do it. It could be a snore. I mean, I don't know. I mean, obviously, a lot of people are on Facebook, so I mean, they're probably, or they're gonna maybe there'll be just some interest to see how Sorkin does it, but I don't know. I think it's also like.
Thanks, Jonathan.
I love you, Jonathan.
Waste management.
I also think that this too. I always look at these stories and I think like, what do you tell kids when they see this stuff? You know what I mean? Like, what does it say? What message does this kind of stuff send to kids? Because it's like, to me, it just looks so bad. Like when you look at the original, like GR is saying, like this guy stole other people's ideas. And I mean, this happens every day in business all the time. That's why everybody has an NDA thing. They think, try and protect something. I mean, there's loopholes to all the stuff, but like, it's so sad. It's like, and I feel like it just it sets a horrible example for kids because you try and like teach them, this is how you should do things and be this way and follow these rules and do this and do that and whatever. Right. And then you see these like movies and the glorification of this stuff. And I think it sends such a horrible message, like from the most prominent people in our country to like, Hollywood everywhere. It just looks horrible. Like dirty pedophiles can come back and work again. Hey, it's okay. You can, it's like, I don't know. I just feel like all these, I start thinking about this bigger picture and it makes me think of like, how do you explain things when kids have questions? Like, and they're so real. And then I get it. I've heard this from kids. That's why I'm bringing it up. It's like disturbing because you have to really figure out how do you rationalize these types of things because kids recognize it. It's really crazy, but
they keep getting chance.
On the head. She hit it on the head. Rules. The rules are somebody steals something from you, you take them to court.
Yeah. Well, and also it's like, but also some of these people just get away with some of this stuff though too. They just do, and even like what happened with Facebook, like they took them to court, and they still, at the end, Zuckerberg kind of won in a lot of ways. I mean, they still got money, but it wasn't the same. And and this whole thing with Kevin Spacey, there's people coming back all the time.
But doesn't it send a message like you can get away with it and be okay?
It does.
I mean, it sends a message like it's okay. You can do this and be a leader of a country, or you can be a leader of a state, or a leader of a place, or you know what I'm saying? You can still do really bad things, and you can still be the CEO or it sends such bad messages. It's like the opposite of what we teach kids. That's all. It bothers me. I hate it. I don't like it.
100% correct.
Yeah. Sorry, but that's my PSA for the night. Kids are such like innocent people, like these people. And I just feel like it's so awful when they like recognize these things and they're like, oh, didn't that guy steal Facebook? And you're like, They see the story. I mean, it's like, but then why is he a billionaire? You know, they ask these questions and you're just trying to like, wow, you know, you're so smart. Yeah, that is wrong. Like they see it from just a very basic perspective, but it's just, that's what it is. It's, I mean, I agree with a 3-year-old. You know, it's like,
kids absorb things, good and bad.
He's off to the races after that, though. Too. I just don't know if this could be as a big a hit as the first one. That was very much of its time, and I really enjoyed it. But like, I'm just not sure if we can do that same kind of story to be that. I want to see it, but I don't know if it can be that big of a story. And I agree with Valerie too that the Trent Reznor thing has to still happening. You know, we have to keep that. And Angela, you're right. We shouldn't have these people. Like, I think sometimes like, we're glorifying them and they get away with it. They get away with it. And you know what? This is going to glorify him some more, but another movie. That's all it's going to do. So he probably loves it. He's going to love it.
I mean, he's a dad.
He's a dad.
He's a dad. He's got kids. I mean, ask them. What do you think of dad?
Yeah, what do you think, Dad?
He's a moron.
He's rich.
He's a moron.
Valerie said it all to her face, too. I'm not sure.
Moron. And a thief.
I'm also...
Mark had kids.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like, you know, he's Zuckerberg. He's one of the richest mans in the world. And I think at the end of the day, we've already told his story. I know there's people are saying there's more to tell. Aaron Sorkin, I think, is an amazing writer. I'm interested to see what he's got up his sleeve, but bring the whole team back and we'll see. We can only contemplate, but honestly, at the end of the day, I just don't see how this is a big hit, the first one. But time will tell, guys. Don't do dirty by casting, though. Make sure that Jesse comes back. Just like James Bond, guys. Don't do dirty by James Bond. And I'm not sure about these casting rumors. I don't know if you guys have heard those. If you've seen them, but we got 3 actors leveling up right now that might be our new James Bond. Can we talk about that in our feature story of the night? Dun 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 dun. You guys ready for this? So, Tom Holland? I'm not. Okay, so we know that Denis from Dune is directing the new James Bond, and right now there's 3 actors out on the short list right now. We got Jacob Elordi from, of course, Saltburn. We have Tom Holland from Spider-Man, and we also have Harris Dickinson he's got Baby Girl out. He's also playing John Lennon in the new Beatles movie. So these are our 3 leading male parts they want for James Bond. These are the 3 they're negotiating with. And the thing is about this that kind of makes me think that Tom Holland won't be the person, because they actually went to Christopher Nolan to direct this movie, but Nolan said he was too busy. He was too busy because he's working on, again, The Odyssey, which Tom Holland is starring in. So I can't imagine that if he's that busy, Tom Holland can do both movies. And Tom Holland also has Spider-Man happening. And also, I just think Tom Holland, maybe he can work. I like Tom Holland as an actor, but he almost feels like too goofy to be, again, James Bond. That's me. But they want somebody under 30. They're saying an under 30 British actor. Now, Elordi's not British. He's Australian, so they're saying that might be close enough. And we got Dickinson shooting that Beatles movie. That's like 4 movies they're shooting over the course of a year. They're doing 4 separate movies, so I don't know how he does it, actually. So the only person really it seems like is Jacob Elordi might be the person. And to me, I still miss the freaking Idris Elba one. I wish it would have been him. Go back and start again, Queen says. Go back and I would have loved Elba would have been Idris Elba would have been freaking great. But they're saying that they don't want someone as old as him. They're saying they want somebody in their late 30s, mid 20s, so like a young James Bond. We were talking about this for a long time, guys. And the young James Bond thing, is he a 007 then? Is he not? Is he training to be 007? No. And then, you know, it's going to be like, there was a series of Young James Bond, so maybe that's where they're trying to base that off. And my question is, do you think that Barbara Broccoli's pissed right now looking at this? She sold all the rights off and she's like never giving it away. And she's like, they're going to cast a kid to be James Bond. Because even if you think about Tom Holland next to Daniel Craig, like that's a big difference, right? That's all I'm saying. It's a big difference. But I think those are big, like, kind of popular actors right now. And I think that's what they're going for. Elordi, again, was big in Saltburn. It's a big movie. And he's also been popping up more. Dickinson is also, like I said, he's blowing up more and more. I just don't see any of these guys, really. But, you know, I don't know, if I had to choose one, I'd probably say Elordi. That's what I'd have to say. If I had to choose one. Let's go on the table and find out what people are thinking. I'm going to go to GR first because I see GR super excited about this as well. This is called GR Super Excited Fun Night. GR, what do you think about this James Bond casting news right now? Are you excited?
I agree with you. Tom Holland, no.
It just seems weird to me.
He's too young and too goofy.
But he's talented.
The guy from Australia, I think, is the. I don't know. They're all three. All three of those gentlemen are all talented actors.
Yeah.
But I think the Australian guy, Justin, right?
Jacob, the Eldori guy.
I forgot his last name.
Yeah, Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob Eldori. I think he's got, of the three of them, he's got the look.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Of maturity and
it's more of a he's got more of a bond.
like a grown up adult person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He kind of has that more of a bond.
The other two guys look like. I mean, nothing against them. They're young, good-looking guys, but they're just too young.
Yeah.
And don't have the look.
Yeah, and it's like they're going for someone in their late 20s. They're gonna look like that. They're going for their late 20s. I'm like not sold on that. I get it. We were talking about it before. Like maybe they go with somebody younger, but I still thought in my heart they would probably go with somebody, maybe mid 30s, maybe 35, 36, someone like that. I still wish it was Idris Elba. I wish it was him, but Idris, he's so good. He's so good, but he's not.
He's so old.
He's not that old. I mean, that's. I guess
he's 51, Brian.
Yeah.
Yes.
Idris is so suave, though. He would be a great Bond.
Thank you.
Yeah, he'd be a great Bond. He's so good. But you know what? I think at the end of the day, they want some of the last like 30 years. But I don't think Tom Holland's going to do that either, because Tom Holland's already had a hard time doing Spider-Man for so long.
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to take that kind of franchise on. He wants to have babies and retire on a ranch or something, he was saying. Maybe this Eldori guy, Aldani, I don't know. I don't really know him that well. Valerie, what do you think? Do you think that the Saltburn's the guy then, or do you think that Tom Holland could swoop in there and take that role?
Tom Holland, what are they gonna do? Put him in 6-inch platform boots? He's just a little thing. Like, no. GR liked that one. No, okay. This other guy, this see-through man who's playing John Lennon, no. I don't think he is. He does not have. He's too he looks like he's gonna blow away in the wind. I don't want to see him play Bond. But Jacob Elordi, that man played Elvis. He's like 6'7". He's huge, and he's a good actor. Like I said, he played Elvis in Priscilla.
He did good. I agree. He's good, and he's also in Victoria. He's really good. I mean, it's kind of intense, but
he's a good actor. Yeah. Look at these other people, folks. Like that's not Bond. That's not Bond. You cannot tell me that guy over there is Bond, but he is him. That's Bond. Okay. If you're gonna pick one out of this lineup, it's him. It's that guy right there. He also, out of these men, I'm assuming has I don't know, he just has the more of the vibe. He's huge. He's got super deep voice. And
right now, Tom Holland looks like a baby next to him.
Right.
I know. Look at him next to Daniel Craig. He looks like Daniel Craig brought his son to work.
And how old do you think
Daniel
Craig was when he did that?
Right? Oh, Daniel Craig.
Question.
Daniel Craig just looks like Benjamin Button. He just has this old, young, he's got a young, old guy face kind of thing going on, but it just stays the same. It's like an attractive,
Daniel
Craig attractive, older gentleman, but not really older. He's just mature, I should say.
Mature man. He's a mature man. And out of these three, I definitely think that Jacob Elordi has that.
Yeah, he's got more of that. Yeah. Agreed.
I butchered his name. But Daniel Craig was 38 when he did James Bond, his first one. 38 years old.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so look at him.
Oh, he was
look
old.
Alba. Alba doesn't look that much older than him. I like the Jacob guy. He's a good look. But Alba is not that much older than what Daniel Craig was.
Yeah.
Joe Alwyn, I don't know if they'd put him in. I don't know if he's got it or not.
I don't know. This is what apparently this is a leak from Amazon. They're looking at these three right now. And
I can already tell you they're looking at. I mean, I can say
Jacob.
Yeah,
Jacob.
I think he's probably
it.
He's probably the one they really want. He was in Saltburn on Netflix that did pretty well. He's been in a lot of Euphoria. I mean, he's been in some like Elvis. He did that
Mhm.
one. I mean, he's done some good stuff. So I think they'll probably try and.
I just can't imagine, Angela, like Tom Holland, I think is way too bogged down these days. Like, I don't think he's going to do a big franchise. He's already doing that. Like I said, he always doing, the whole Odyssey movie, and that's shooting the same time, which is why Nolan couldn't do this movie. And then you also have Spider-Man 4 shooting after that this summer.
Yeah.
So it's like, when would he have time to shoot this as it is? And then take another whole franchise on? Well, he's probably got
I also don't even know if he's the right.
He's
vibe.
not. I don't think he is either.
He's too like childish looking. He doesn't. I mean, if they
I
want something,
like him.
I mean,
Aura.
I think Val's
Elordi's
take
like
on him was so
26.
cute.
Just like he's just a cutie. He doesn't like. You're not like, oh, James Bond like that. Immediately, what do you think when you think of James Bond? Everybody, write it. What do you think of James Bond right now? Say it. You think of suave, sophisticated. Okay, I look at him and I'm sorry, I don't look at Tom Holland and be like, ooh, that's suave, that's sophisticated, that's like got some. No, Jacob. I mean, out of the three, I go right there. It's just the first boom there, Jacob. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't know what about this translucent man over here.
Every picture he takes too. Every time I see a picture of him,
he's talented. He was in that was it with Nicole Kidman. He was in what, Baby Girl?
Yeah, Baby Girl.
Yes, he's the reason why father figure has blown up on TikTok.
Oh, really?
He was definitely interesting. I mean, I don't know if I get James Bond vibes from him, but I definitely think he's definitely in that movie. I was like, whoa.
I have yet to watch that program.
Was that good?
Like, whoa, what? Like,
Was he good in that? Was that a good movie? I know the trailers looked like, whoo, what is going on? Nicole Kidman, you are golden there, girl.
it's a little like, it's like a little.
Nicole was playing a MILF.
Feels like it's what it is outside right now. Like it's like, oh.
Well, he was like walk on all fours and like, I was like, oh,
I mean,
man.
if you want to just watch it, if you're not like a very religious person or anything. You don't think you'll be committing sins by watching it.
It's Jimmy Bond.
You feel like you're committing a sin watching it in a way.
Doesn't he have a dance sequence to Father?
You are.
He dance?
I don't
Really?
remember what he does exactly. I watched it a while ago, but I remember being like, almost like doing this, like.
You're like, oh my god, okay.
Or it makes you like feel like, oh my god, is that embarrassing? Like, what am I doing? What am I watching?
Is it cringy? Does it cringe you out, or is it good?
I mean, it's kind of like it makes you flush, like your face get red. You're like, oh, okay. Jesus.
Okay, let's
ever feel like that. No, real life or no, I don't know.
GR's gonna watch this movie.
Right.
Well,
she plays a good MILF in it, so of course.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's definitely about like some women empowerment or how I don't know. It's Nicole Kidman. She's in every damn thing you look at. But
that's so true.
She
like, oh, it's
can
Nicole
be.
Kidman,
She's so great.
She's done a couple of these now. If you didn't notice, she did this one or the Baby Girl with that guy.
Zac Efron had one with her, right? Too.
And then Zac Efron was in one with her too, where she was like this, mom, and he was, But but it's about time they make movies too about like women having younger, versus just always being the old guy with the younger gal. It's like goes both ways, guys.
Mr. Bean.
Goes both ways. So yeah.
Pepstar, how do you feel about these Bond casting choices, man?
It can't be about age. I can say that because Sean Connery was 53 years old when he did his last movie, and Idris Elba is 51. So it can't be about age. It's about talent. It's about talent. I think the Jacob kid is outstanding, and I think Idris Elba would make a great James Bond.
I would love it, Pepstar. I know he was being the big fan casting for a long time.
Yeah.
Jonathan, they already said they're not going to do that, Jonathan.
Holland's doing his own thing, and I love Holland. He's great at what he's doing. He should stay there, do that. He's not ready for this.
It's a big leap into his career if he was James Bond.
It definitely is.
But I just don't think. I think he's got so much stuff, Pepstar, with Bond, with Spider-Man, and with that's going to be like the next 10 years of his career, probably being Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And like he's not going to want to take on two different franchises like that. It's almost impossible for someone to do.
Impossible.
Yeah. And share the wealth a little bit. Don't become Chalamet. That's what I'll say. Don't become Chalamet, Tom Holland. Don't do it. Can you imagine if they would have said Chalamet? When they said Denis was directing this, I'm like, oh, great. We're going to have Chalamet Bond. It's going to happen. We're going to do a Dune combo.
He wasn't on this list.
Are you shocked he's not?
He's too like skinny and frail. I mean, he wouldn't fit a Bond. Yeah, no.
That's how I feel about Mr. Baby Girl. I'm like,
I know he's really skinny. He just kind of has that. I don't know. He's like mousy. He doesn't look very. And I'm not trying to be. I don't want to be like picky. I'm just saying in terms of the guave. Not guave. Oh my God, guave. Suave. I'm getting like guave and muy guapo and like he's
suave and debonair.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for putting this list together, Brian.
Yeah. If you look at the old Bonds,
see what we're looking at here. I mean, they're all very, except for I don't know the third one. I don't know which one that guy is, but the rest of them all have that sort of just brooding kind of sexiness to them. I mean, out of the three down below, I mean, I don't see it besides with pretty much with Jacob. That's kind of it.
Yeah, if you imagine
brown hair, but I mean, just kind of that face. But
like, I just say you put Tom Holland in here, it's kind of hilarious in a way. I'm gonna put him right here or this guy because I don't even know when this guy. I'll just put him right there. And so you put Tom Holland in there, it's like
it doesn't look right.
No.
I mean, I know these men were like a little more mature, and Botox didn't exist back when they were first probably doing this. But like, I mean, he still just looks he's like 22. I mean, I don't know.
Move him around a little bit.
Too young. Just want to pinch his cheeks. He's so cute.
Yeah, he looks like their little baby brother or like kid or something.
Bring your son to work day.
Yeah, I just think. How we come, Tim Chow, John? There's all these things. He'd be a great actor. Overdue, yes, maybe. I mean, like that's what they said because Jonathan, they were saying by Amazon they wanted to make sure that he was like a British actor and he was under 30, and they wanted to be a male. That's what they were saying. Yeah. So James Bond, those are like the 3 things they were saying.
Requirement, yeah.
Those are the 3 requirements they were going to go with for the new James Bond. So because there was a little bit of backlash, I guess, with the last one where they kind of hinted at a female Bond taking over.
I think they'd write if it wasn't a British or, I mean, maybe at the far stretch an Australian actor, but I mean, they can at least.
Just the one thing about Jacob, he's Australian.
I know.
Yes, he is.
But he can still. I mean, a lot of Australians can. It's pretty easy to take on a British accent. So.
But he seems like the only one that's like even available right now. It's just because even Dickinson, he's doing that Beatles movie. Like I said, they're doing 4 movies at the same time they're shooting them, and they're going to release it within the same month. That's which is crazy to me.
I don't know how he would do it.
4 2-hour movies. That's a lot of time.
It's probably going to be if it's those 3, it's going to be Jacob. I think I'm confident.
I agree.
Yeah,
I'm confident it'll be him. So
we'll keep you posted. Get ready because Bond is coming, guys, and I do not think it'll be Tom Holland. I just don't see it happening. But I laughed pretty hard when I saw that. I laughed pretty hard. I was like, you know what? Spider-Man. I can't even imagine him with holding the gun and being like shaken, not stirred. Like I'd see it, but I mean, he's a good actor. But it'd be kind of hilarious, though. I think And what are you gonna do? Cast Zendaya to be like the new Bond girl too? I mean, we're just gonna do this every time, guys.
She's too skinny.
Well, I just feel like it feels like. We're doing the CW Bond.
What does skinny have
to
do?
No, I know it. Right, exactly. It's like a CW Disney Bond. Like we're doing no.
Skinny? What does that have to do with playing a role?
GR likes his girls to have a little bit of what, GR? I'll let you say this.
I'm not commenting.
You mean to be a little more
not appropriate time to make that
he likes
comment.
A little bit curvy. I think he likes a little more curvier.
First of all,
there you go. That's well put.
That young lady has a great deal of talent, both physically and actress-wise.
She does.
I've worked with her, so I know what she brings to the table, my friend.
She is very talented. She's very talented.
Never said she wouldn't. Wouldn't go there.
She's very talented. I just don't know. It's like, again, I say like they're going to put these 2 together and everything. I just think that we're going to get somebody else between Tom Holland. We'll get somebody else besides that for the main female lead. Maybe Zendaya, but I feel like she's going to be too busy too. I think it's going to be someone a little bit, I don't know, maybe somebody different. How about someone we don't even know, guys? Let's give someone a new chance to be in these James Bond movies.
Let's get someone we don't know. Like, That Jacob Elordi guy was like in I think I first saw him on like a Netflix like the Kissing Booth movie or show. It's like some super
Yes,
cheesy.
the Kissing Booth.
So he must have got, I think he got to start there, and then he got Euphoria.
Yeah.
Or he got Saltburn or something, and yeah, it just
well,
start
guys,
somewhere. I mean, grab somebody from Netflix or not Netflix, or maybe some, I don't know, some random show, and just start looking for some people.
Yeah,
a lot of talent out there.
I would have loved to have like a big like cattle call for this, like just reach out everywhere and get everyone to actually submit and get like a brand new bond. I think that would have been awesome. But you know what?
I know.
They don't want to do that sometimes. I think that's sometimes the best way to go for a character that's like monumental. You're going to have go for 20, 30 years. Give someone a chance. New guy. Some new actor a chance.
Yeah, do a casting call in like the UK. I mean, if you want it to be like a for sure British, just do a casting. Yeah. There's a ton of actors in the UK. Like
just waiting for this job. Screaming for this job, like waiting for it. So, guys, we'll see. These are the 3 actors right now. You let us know what you think. We'll wait and find out what the news comes as it rolls in. But I'm just saying, I think we factor out probably 2 people from this. But wait and see. I can't wait to find out who will be our new James Bond. We'll find out very soon, guys. Woo! Hopefully not Chalamet. Anyways, everybody, thank you for being on Kruse Control as always. Appreciate you. I think we officially lost Ron. I don't think he's coming back. I don't think Ron's not coming back. I don't think he's coming back. Ron's gone on a Monday. We miss you, Ron. Hopefully you get your internet back. Appreciate you being here as always, Ron. And also thanks for being here, the thirsty daddy himself, Mr. G.R. Waters. Thanks, G.R.
You're welcome, Ryan. It was my pleasure. Trust me.
Yeah. Happy Monday. Happy Monday.
Yeah.
Get Scott Adkins. Yeah, Scott Adkins could be good too. Well, we'll have to see what they end up going with Queen. We're gonna keep paying attention to this. We'll see. Also, thank you for being here as always. The very lovely Miss Angela Costello.
Good times. We'll have to see who turns into the Bond. I bet it's gonna be Jacob. I just have this feeling. So let's put it out there.
Well, I said
That's my poll. I think Jonathan said to do a poll. That's my non-$5 contribution poll.
I think you're right, Angela. I think it's gotta be him, Angela. I can't see any world around it at all.
You know, it's gotta be. So anyways, wonderful being here. Love seeing all of you, all the familiar people in the chat. Thanks again for the vote tonight. Hi, Jonathan. Yeah, it was great. A great time.
We're going to be doing a lot of that tomorrow, Jonathan. New stuff begins, as I always say, guys. Well, hold on. Also, thank you for being here, of course, Miss Valerie Zatarga.
Come on over
Thanks for being here, Val.
Thank you. It was a fun show.
Yeah, it's good to have you back, Val. Hope you had a good time. I learned about Bratz a little bit more. I didn't know about that, which is always good. I'm always learning things.
Valerie really updated us on Bratz. I didn't really understand.
Good to see you, Kira.
Watch all the movies together, guys. It'll be fun.
We're gonna make it happen. Yeah. Thank you for being here. Of course, we gotta thank the Pep Star as well. Peppy, thank you for being here, man.
Thank you for having me, sir. Great conversations to have. Everybody in the chat, thank you. You guys are wonderful. Love your opinions. Keep it up.
Yeah, we love to have you here, Pep Star. Love the chat. Love everybody out there. Appreciate you as always. Also, thank you, Kira, Jonathan coming in here too. Countess, Queen, of course. Thank you for being here on Kruse Control. Anybody popping in the whole time. Again, as I've said before, I'm running for SAG-AFTRA president. I'm going to run for also SAG-AFTRA local president in Los Angeles because I just want to have an opportunity to get on that ballot. We're going to see what happens. I'm putting the vote out there, guys. I'm still trying to get those votes for the national president, but we're going to do a little bit of shifting maybe if I can't get those votes. So it's one day at a time. We'll talk about it tomorrow on the very first episode of Kicking It with Kruse, guys. The very first episode will launch tomorrow on TikTok. Finally, I think it's officially happening, so I'll be live tomorrow morning at Kruse Control Show on TikTok. You'll be able to find me at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for a 3-hour show of just you, me, and a cup of coffee, guys. Get ready for it. Let's talk about some news tomorrow, guys. Thanks for being here, everybody, as always. Appreciate you. Angela's like, what?
What?
Yep.
You get it with a cup of coffee.
Yeah, cup of coffee. We're doing a little morning talk about the business. We'll have a follow-up about tonight's show. We'll also just talk about what's to come. There's always stuff happening. And we'll talk about a lot of the SAG stuff tomorrow, too, as well. We'll dedicate some time to that, too. So TikToks and I, we're working together on something. So
guys.
Tune in tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Might be like 10:05. It's my first time launching with those guys, so we'll see what time it actually is. But we're shooting for 10 a.m. So and then I'll be here Monday through Friday, doing that every day, guys, Monday through Friday. So get ready. More cruise time with you guys. So
work your magic, brother. Work your magic.
Hope to see you guys there, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being as always. Appreciate you. Happy Monday. Take care of yourself. And as always, happy to have you here. Please like and subscribe. Join that Patreon if you can, as always. And the numbers went up. Guys, we had 17K today. We had 17K. Look at that. 17,000 subscribers. Woo! Amazing.
17,144.
17,144. We went up a couple hundred subscribers since over the weekend. So thank you guys for subscribing, adding to the channel. So always like, always follow, always subscribe if you can, because if you haven't yet, please do that. It costs you nothing. Helps the channel tremendously. But always spread that word, because you know what? Peppy can't do it by himself, right, Pep Star? Can't do it by yourself. I tell him to do it all the time. He's like, no, he's busy. He's busy. He's got a lot of things to do. So you gotta tell your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunts, your grandmas, your grandpas, your grandmas and grandparents that came down from seeing you and smacked down in Jason's backyard, whoever Jason is. And then GR was there, and they had a fucking slumber party, and they brought all the chinchillas, beavers, and badgers and bears. Oh my, that was a fantastic slumber party. I never saw anything like it before. And Peppy was there with the s'mores and all the chinchillas were trying to hit him. He's like smacking with his paws, like, hey, you want to play this mine? I'm like, I know, Peppy, get your s'mores back. And he's getting them back. He's beating them. I don't know, it's some crazy stuff happening. But they have a great time all together. And there's also, of course, there's some wildebeests there. I'm like, why are wildebeests here? I don't know. They're here. Wildebeests are fun. They're excited too, and they're joining Kruse Control. You can too. Thanks for being here, Kruse Control, guys. Appreciate you. Have a good night. See you back on Hump Day, everybody. But until then, see ya.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pep Star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.